certain things have to change if you have a man. You know what I'm saying? So how do you go about adjusting that with your male best friend? Hey guys, welcome back to Howard's World, and on today's episode of Why Not Wednesdays, we have a special guest. Let me introduce yourself. Tell them. Alright.
Hi guys, I am. Wow, me have the YouTube sound.
Yeah, I have a voice. Hey guys.
Not bad. Hey guys. No, I can't say it, guys.
Just come introduce yourself.
Sorry, right? I'm Courtney. My name is Courtney, and I sing.
That's it? And I sing?
I sing, I laugh, and...
What do you want me to leave in the description?
Oh, I have a new song.
Like, why wouldn't you promote yourself? She's like, oh.
I have a song that came out at the end of February, which is called Seckle, and trust me, it is a bop. So he's gonna leave it in the description. And then it's gonna change your life when you listen to it.
Let's go with it, guys. Check it out and just all the vibes. It's nice. This girl
Pick up yourself, JLL, produced by JLL.
Nice. So on today's episode of Why Not Wednesdays, Courtney and I were having a conversation, and I was just like, yo, let me turn this into a video real quick because it's interesting. Is it okay to have a best friend of the opposite gender, opposite sex, and be in a relationship? So for example, that's pretty self-explanatory. If I'm in a relationship, can I have a girl best friend? If she's in a relationship, can she have a guy best friend? Like, is it okay? I know your take on it. You say it's okay, but I told you I have questions. So it's like, to what extent of a best friend? Like, what you call? Because like, best friend, there are so many things, you know. So like, to what extent of a best friend? Like, what are there boundaries?
Definitely.
So if you have a guy friend and you also have a male best friend, can you have sleepovers with that male best friend?
That's a very, very good question. Sleepovers I feel like sleepovers can happen, but then I don't know. You see, it comes back to the boundaries thing again. With boundaries, like, you have to understand that, like, when you're in a relationship, I guess you have to reserve certain things for the person you're in the relationship with. So in terms of having your guy best friend, like your specific guy, like, it is what, because with me have a whole heap of man friend, but like, if it's like one specific one that's your guy best friend, in terms of
he's constant.
Yeah. My man friend constant. Hey, but like having a sleepover, I think personally that would be a little strange if you're in a relationship. So that comes into the boundaries thing as well. Because I believe we don't talk about that enough, you know, in terms of having boundaries as a person, just so that, you know, you always remain comfortable. You know, having boundaries with your parents, having boundaries with your siblings. Yeah, and easier to function. Having boundaries with your friends, having boundaries in any situation. So when it comes on to having a best friend of the opposite gender and you're in a relationship, I forgot to state some boundaries. For example, like, after certain hours, you can't message my phone unless you're in an emergency. You know,
12 o'clock calls. Or just a talk just because.
WhatsApp. Message me. You can message me, but like after certain hours, you have to understand, say, no, not gonna work.
But would you blame your partner for getting upset?
I mean, sure, because the thing is,
you'd blame your partner for getting upset?
It depends on the situation. Give me a situation.
Alright.
Give me a situation.
Your partner day out and he keeps texting you. Like, your guy best friend keeps texting you.
Nope. Can't work.
So
the boundaries.
So that's okay for your partner to be upset about that.
So if it is that they get upset about that, I understand. But me as a person, me stay in a general sense.
We're not talking about you, we're talking about general. Everybody does
in a general
everybody
sense.
Stay like how you stay. And everybody know feel like acknowledge boundaries and talk about. And everybody stay like how you stay.
Alright, so in a general sense, if I am out with my amazing boyfriend, I don't have him yet, but I know that whoever I have will be amazing. if I'm out with my amazing boyfriend and we are at dinner or at a movie or like anything, and my male best friend keeps messaging me,
That's sus enough.
it's sus, and it's like, me personally, me I gotta say, I need all my attention right now, so I can't give you all the attention that you deserve right now because I'm in a social setting, so I cannot like constantly message you. And I would say that to anybody that is messaging me at the time. But like in a general sense, if it is that I'm just any old person in a social setting with my man and me keep on, I take up my phone and I message. No, like it's warranted for him to be upset because if it was me and my man and him keep on a message and he's just like, oh, me a message
Can go home. Like,
Sheila. I mean, no
like,
say Sheila and your girl best friend more say my youth, me and you apart right now. No, and it's just like even if it wasn't she that he message you, even if I'm mother in my message, I'm so sorry. Like, even if I'm mother in my message, I'll say, bro, go home so that you can give
go home.
No, man, go home so that the person, or
your
go to that person, or go to your mother so that she can get all your attention because obviously me.
Tomorrow.
Me not forget it right now.
Tomorrow.
So, me hold it, you're good, man. But, no,
yo,
if
girl,
you're
go like say, oh, you're good, man. You're the Bex.
Yeah, Muda Bex.
You're the Bex.
Muda Bex like bull, but how I deal with my Bexness, me have to be by myself.
Do you? Oh, you're not showing.
So I would say go. No,
you make the person know.
Me I go show it,
okay.
but if you think that you and me are gonna resolve it now, no, move, go over there.
Give me some time.
No, because you see me, I'm the type of person where in the situation, I get vexed in the situation, me hurt your feelings, and I don't like that.
Okay.
I don't like to be like
so
that.
So you step away.
When I'm angry or when I am upset or when I'm annoyed, any of that, I prefer to be alone. Or if I can't be alone, me I gotta just get quiet. So if I'm in a social setting with my man and my man I do that and me I get upset, most say yo, go home. Or
me I go home.
Or go home or me I go home. Or I just have to be away from you. Cause if you all say to me,
give me a moment.
Yeah, cause if you go say, Beeb, I know I'm getting on nerves, Beeb, let's work this out right now, Beeb. No, me I go say, Beeb, go on. Or me I go on because in the situation,
yeah,
me I go hurt your feelings. I need some time to just cool off and relax.
And you know that you wouldn't be the most pleasant person. So yeah.
I wouldn't, and I like to put my best foot forward and just be the most pleasant person in all times.
So,
and so I need time to just cool out because I have a pretty long time.
If you get in a relationship, right? And
when, sweetie?
Oh, sorry. When? My apologies. Look at me, Blacky girl blessings. When you get in a relationship, right? And let's say you have a guy friend he's like the main guy best friend. You know what I'm saying? Do you step back from you guys' relationship? Because like certain things have to change if you have a man. You know what I'm saying? So how do you go about adjusting that with your male best friend when they're there with you through the rough and like the whole of the rough and everything? How do you like have the conversation and say, yo, I have a man no, and like how do you go about that conversation? Seeing that you have to have boundaries, how do you go about that conversation?
Alright, well again I'm gonna have to talk about this in a general sense because thankfully for me, all of my friends, women and men, them know how things set and them know how them have to go move and them know so the relationship thing is a serious thing, so them will have to move different and things are gonna change.
So ladies take notes.
Them look at something, like
and man them take notes because
it has taken I am 26 years old. Okay, so it has taken me and all my friends years to develop that like way of thinking. So if you are like an 18, 19-year-old watching this, don't think say
it just comes up.
No, that age you're at right now is the age to just make mistakes. You know what I mean? My age is the age to make mistakes, but it's just like through years of like experience, you know, that is when you get that certain level of knowledge. But like yeah, a conversation has to be had when you get into a relationship. When you have, and it's not even just reserved for your best friend of the opposite gender, it is reserved for all your friends.
True.
You say to all your friends, say, listen, my time, it will have to be divided now. I cannot give all you guys my time like I usually do. Me have a man, like, and
things change.
things change. Literally,
Things
things change
change.
because the thing is that you never know what's gonna happen. You know, it's not all of the relationships you get into and you say, yeah, man, marriage this. I not all of them, but then
True. Some of them you know.
some of them you know.
Some of them you know. You're just like, we're flex. Let's go and chill.
Par and then
Some of them you
not
know.
anymore. But there are certain relationships you get into and you said, do you know this?
Don't wanna feel heavy.
The one
Don't wanna
when I feel different, when I feel like it's all going you see me? So it's like, but the thing is, it's just that when you get into a relationship, you have to deal with all of them with a certain level of reverence. Because
regardless of if it's one of the
regardless,
serious ones or not, it's like everyone.
you have to deal with it. You have to deal with it with reverence because it's just like if you never think it important, if you never think this person is that important, you wouldn't be in a relationship with them.
True. You wouldn't call it that. Like you wouldn't title it that.
Yeah,
You
you
know,
would just apart.
exactly.
You
Like,
see me?
it wouldn't
But when
title.
you
It
make
wouldn't
the
get
decision and say you are my man, me are your woman, then okay.
things have to change.
Yeah, and
Things
it's
have
just
to
the
change.
whole idea of a relationship. You have to treat that with some reverence and say, alright, well, me I forgot to have the discussion here with my friend then and say things are gonna change. Me I forgot give on a little less of my attention because me have a man now and me I try to see where this all go. You know what I mean? Like
Alright, but whilst it's important to like, split your time, you should know that you're not to neglect your friends.
definitely, of course, and that is where
The maturity steps in.
yeah, that is why I always feel like you should not be in a relationship till you're at a certain age.
What?
Until you've just been through certain things. But then at the same time, it's just like when you're in high school, you can't really fight that, if you see a little youth and you're like, I say, yeah, no,
When it's a
boyfriend
certain
little
age,
time.
give me an estimate when it's a certain age.
Boy, I'm gonna say about 18, 19, you know.
Alright,
And then the thing
understandable.
is, it's just like, even with those relationships, well, if a mistake I could make,
yeah,
because we still not reach that level of maturity there where
It takes practice.
yeah, and it's just like, I think, but people still are gonna get. I got into my first relationship when I was 13 years old and don't have no sense.
Yeah, bro.
Me just have bro.
Bro. That's how I got you, huh? 13?
13, I mean, no sense. I mean, don't know not about relationship and something there, but me just have brave. I'm just say, yeah,
I mean, it is.
yeah, me.
That's the life you go.
I don't know why I said a relationship. That relationship
Yeah.
lasted for approximately 2 weeks.
Girl, that was a relationship. That was her. Her.
I was in a
It was her.
I was in a
Like, 2 weeks, like, certain things we not call a relationship. Certain things we say it was like,
yeah, that's true.
certain things we not call a relationship. It was a, I went through something.
Yeah, and it's just like at the time, me just want to get into it. Someone could have said, yeah, I'm a boyfriend. I was
Her.
boyfriending my friends to death.
Her.
And that was the whole point of it. You just want somebody so you can say, yeah, me have my boyfriend, me have my man. You know what I mean? Flex.
There
them
wasn't
way
any,
there.
like, bond. Yeah. I mean, we had a bond in 2 weeks. Like,
We really just did that, bruh.
just not really, just not, bro. Just
Just
not.
did that kiss on, bruh. That's it.
Just enjoy yourself. Little bro.
Yeah, just a little bruh.
Even no big,
That's all.
enough big people, no big tough people, just a little bro.
Hey,
Because you don't call the relationship until you're ready.
no.
So enough big people just a bro.
Yeah,
And it's okay to
it's
just have
perfectly
fun.
fine. Live your life because at the end of the day,
nice.
sorry, look like a shine on the camera here. Anyway, but at the end of the day, you come first, like
Facts.
in every sense of the word, in every aspect, in every realm of life. Because the thing is, your mother, your father, your grandmother, your friends, your dog, your sister, your
Not a dog.
all of them at some point in the time have to look out for themselves first.
That's true.
right?
That's true.
And so at the end of the day, you have to look out for yourself first. You know what I mean? So it's just like, you can't really put like whole heap of value in. Of course, you put whole heap of value in like your relationships and then there's something there, but it's just like at the end of the day,
There has to be room for yourself.
you have to look out for yourself. So in a situation like, say for instance, you're in a relationship with someone and in a relationship for long, and it's all a going like it all a go on about 5-7 years so, and you realize you're growing and the other person's not. Like you've maybe gone to school, you did some traveling, or
and just
your
there.
mindset just open up, like your horizons broaden, and that don't mean that you have to go to school and travel for broadening your horizons. You know, you could just do a lot of reading and just experience.
Enlightenment.
Anything can broaden your horizon, you know, as long as you're doing something out of the norm, like you're reading more, or you're doing this, or you're talking to more people, having more friends from different backgrounds, I suppose. But it's just like your horizons have been broadened, and then the other person, you realize their mindset is still the same. And everything else in the relationship, Chris, you know, everything else are going
But
good,
them not
like,
grow.
but them not grow. You are grow and you realize them not grow. In a situation like that, cut.
like
Cut.
I said this to one of my friends the other day, like, don't hold on to past experiences we have with people, because that we tie in as something forever.
Oh God.
It's what I'm saying. So it's like, y'all gonna say, oh, they did this to me, we got through this together. So, like, it's important, but at the end of the day, like, you can't make that be a sole reason.
You can't make that be a
Not because we go through.
Yeah, especially if you're not comfortable in the relationship.
Exactly. So not because you go through the world with the person. If you go through the world with the person and right now you feel the way, you still feel the way. Besides, like,
Cut.
despite everything you go through.
Cut.
Alright. Earlier you mentioned boundary you have to have with, like, for example, your friends, where it's like, oh, you know, no link after certain hours. Give me at least 2 other boundaries you have to have with a best friend if you're in a relationship.
2 other boundaries. Okay.
But you know, it's like important regardless of the person. Every relationship, like, it's like important.
Every
not just you.
relationship. Alright, cool. Okay. Boundaries. Let me tell you something. I'm not the most perfect person in the world. I don't have a lot of boundaries, and that's something I'm still working on for myself. Okay, but yeah, the after certain hours, the calling thing after certain, unless it's an emergency. If it's an emergency, then of course it don't matter what time of day or night.
Could I sleep? No matter.
Yeah, like, I don't business about them something there, because if it's an emergency, it is an emergency. And you have some people, when they get in a certain emergency, they can't call them parents, them can't call them best
And them
friend.
don't know how to cope.
Yeah, them can't call them best friend, you know. Other boundaries would be like, maybe like physical stuff, because with me, I don't stay so, but me know that you have some friendship where, like, it's very physical, and it's just like they're like
Super intimate.
like when we tickle each other or something like that. I'm not gonna call it weird, but like, you have some people where you have some man where them we like, you know them man love
Alright, I get what you mean.
thing girl side and whatever, but us. Oh, you stay so right. Anyway, no man, you're young, so you can't stay. When I was that age, man friend them did stay. So. Anyway, but like, yeah, when them do them little something there, yeah, if I'm me and my man apart.
Yeah, man, you can't do that around the girl, man. Come on. If a man get elbow mode,
You have some man wanna know boundaries. You have people in general wanna know boundaries, and if me and my man apart, and yeah, most say,
nah,
hey,
you're rude for that.
Wally.
You're rude for that. Yeah, mama laugh. Come on, we had to.
Wally, don't do all of that. You know what I mean? Showing up to my house unexpected.
That's the last one.
I think that is also a thing as well. You cannot do that. If I'm me and my
Wait. You can't do that regardless, or if you're in a relationship, you can't.
If I'm in a relationship, you can't do that.
Okay.
Like, you can't do that, and it's
that's not
and
okay.
with my friend them don't do that. They will call, of course, first and say, hey, I'm in the neighborhood, can I come by? And I'll just be like, yes or no, you know. But if I am in a relationship, do this, same thing, call and say whatever, but you can't just come on my door and knock or call me and say, hey, I'm downstairs.
I'm outside. What you mean you're downstairs? Downstairs where?
And then like in the general sense, like when you're in a relationship, you're going to want to spend a lot of time with this person
Naturally.
because you rate them and you say, boy, the relationship thing I have about so
It's a go somewhere.
yeah, so I spend a lot of time with this person. So you know, you never know the person probably there year or you the other person, yeah, this is me and you there.
I'm on the over your friend just knock.
And I'm a friend just not more answer the door and say,
excuse, hello.
my guy, whoever it is, my guy, my girl,
Why you do this? Why you do this?
Say, baby, I forgot to leave. I'm so sorry. Like, I won't even be like, all right, come in and maybe have a drink for like a 10 minutes. No, you have to cut. You can't even come inside. I'm so sorry.
It's not going to work.
It's of course unless it's an emergency.
Alright, so
unless you're running from someone and you're just like, help, you know.
And I might go say near.
Sure.
Alright, so we're wrapping up. Alright? So the general consensus is that, you know, it's okay to have a friend of the opposite sex while you're in a relationship.
As
However,
long as boundaries are involved.
And respect for your partner, because you have to respect your partner.
And maturity.
There you go. So, with that being said, this is Why Not Wednesdays. Don't forget to look in the description for her information. I'm gonna leave her IG. She never said her IG, but I'm gonna leave her IG and the link to her song and stuff. And anything else before I don't feel like drop in there, so just go down there and pre the links. You see me? Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, friend that your friend. How hard is said to tell a friend. Big up on yourself. Me gone.